Do you want to start an Airbnb business without needing to quit your 9 to 5? What's up, guys? Jorge Contreras, and I have built my Airbnb business to over 150K a month, and I'm excited to share with you how hundreds and thousands of my students have started their Airbnb business while keeping their 9 to 5 until they got to a point where they no longer needed their 9 to 5. Then at that point, they got to decide if they wanted to quit or if they wanted to do both. Before we get started, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you guys don't miss any one of my videos. The first thing I want to share is the importance of starting a side hustle. Very important, guys. The average millionaire has 7 streams of income. Like 98% of people only have one stream of income, just their 9 to 5. And a lot of people are operating from scarcity and fear and doubt, and they have all their eggs in one basket. And I'm a big believer that we are in a recession right now, and it's very possible that over the next 3 to 18 months, layoffs begin. Companies will go out of business. Other companies will acquire other smaller companies. And one of the number one ways that unfortunately businesses cut down on costs is to cut down on their payroll. And that's where they start letting go of 5, 10, 15, 20% of people on their payroll in order to keep the company afloat. And if you have all your eggs in one basket, then what's going to happen if you no longer have a 9 to 5? This is why it's super important to take control of your finances if you want to take control of your life. So let's talk about how you can create a successful side hustle through Airbnb with or without owning real estate while maintaining your 9 to 5. So the first thing that we need to get you to start thinking is to start building a team so that way your team runs the business. The reason a lot of people don't get into Airbnb at times is they think it's a lot of work. It's very operation intensive, right? They have all these beliefs. Now, although they are true, right? Having an Airbnb business requires somebody to clean, to do maintenance, communication. If somebody leaves your property dirty or they damage, make a hole in the wall or anything, you got to submit a claim and then, get Airbnb to collect the money from the guest. You maybe got to talk to neighbors. Maybe you got to get a permit from the city. There are so many different components when it comes to operating a short-term rental business. And it is true, guys. It is a lot of work. But it doesn't mean that you have to do all that work. Just think of Jeff Bezos, one of the richest people in the world. He employs hundreds of thousands of people. He's not running Amazon by himself. He's not packaging. He's not, handling all these orders. He's not speaking to clients. He's not getting people into his affiliate programs. He's not listing the properties on the website. He's not the one updating the Amazon website. My point is you don't build a business, you build the people, and the people build the business. So when it comes to having an Airbnb business, there's only 3 operations. You need somebody to clean, somebody in person, right? Somebody to do maintenance, that requires somebody in person. And number 3, someone to handle all the communications. And the good thing is that this is a 100% virtual position. So whether it's you or a sibling or somebody you hire or a virtual assistant, they could be anywhere in the world. They don't even have to be in the same city or even in the same state or even in the same country or even on the same planet. You could literally hire somebody from Mars or Jupiter. Just kidding, guys. But really, they don't need to be in the same country. And they can do this from anywhere in the world. The only 2 people that will ever need to be there in person is whoever cleans it and whoever does maintenance. Virtual communications are 100% virtual. So if you want to start this as a side hustle with one property, regardless of if you're buying arbitrage model or if you're managing somebody's Airbnb through a co-hosting opportunity, you can automate almost all these operations. Actually, you can automate all of them. I do recommend that you do the communications for the first, couple months just so you get the hang of it. But the cleaning and maintenance, you can automate those things on day 1. So this way, you actually buy your time back and you still have time to be dedicated to your 9 to 5, which is your priority, right? But remember, Tony Robbins once said, always be working on 2 businesses, the business you're in and the business you need to be in. Right now, the business you're in is your 9 to 5. The business you need to be in is starting a side hustle like Airbnb to get you on the journey, on the path to replacing your 9 to 5 so you can take control of your finances and take control of your life. If you guys are enjoying this content so far, guys, please smash the like button. It truly helps the YouTube algorithm. It will show this video to more people that found this video just like you did, and you will help me change more lives. So thank you in advance for smashing the like button. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, well, okay, Jorge, say I get this one Airbnb, and that Airbnb will most likely not produce enough income to replace my 9 to 5. And that's true. In most cases, you're not able to replace your 9 to 5 with one Airbnb unless you make 2 to 3K a month, which a lot of people do. But if you're making, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8K a month, then you likely need somewhere between 2 to 4 Airbnbs. I would go on to say that 95% of people can replace their 9 to 5 with 2 to 4 Airbnbs. That's making about 4 to 8K a month of profit after any and all expenses in your pocket. So the idea here is to start one, and instead of spending your profits, right? Say you're making 2K a month. You don't want to spend those 2K on, washing your car or paying your rent or going on vacation or remodeling where you live. Ideally, in a perfect world, you want to start stacking that money, those 2K every month. And once you have enough money in this new piggy bank of profit from your first Airbnb, break that little piggy bank and reinvest that money to get your second one. Now, ideally, if you did this correctly, you're making 4K a month. And then you put all those 4K a month into a piggy bank. And once there's enough capital to launch a third one, you break it and go and do the third one. And you do that again until you have 4 Airbnbs. Again, that can replace 95% of people's 9 to 5 income. I truly believe that Airbnb is the greatest opportunity of this decade, right? From 2020 to 2030 and beyond, but definitely this decade, 2020 to 2030, I believe that Airbnb is the number one side hustle that could turn into a full-time hustle once you're able to do that and you have the extra time to have way more properties under your portfolio, and of course, as you gain more experience. I hope this video was of value to you guys. I also have an Instagram account at the Jorge Contreras. That's THE, my name, Jorge Contreras. Make sure you guys follow me. I post content every single day. And I also have a podcast, The Jorge Contreras Show, on iTunes, Spotify, and all the major podcast platforms. Before you guys go anywhere, make sure you guys check out one of my other videos here on this channel. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you on the next one.